Good morning, everybody. Just come to sit on your mats, bring your hands into prayer, close your eyes, and we'll begin by just taking a few lovely, long, slow, deep breaths into our entire shape. So breathe into your body, breathe into your skin so that you feel that the skin on your body expands and the skin on your body releases. So really feel like you are bringing energy, breath into your whole body. I want to do a very strengthening class today, so please err on the side of caution. Take it easy. If I do 5, maybe you need to do 2, or if you feel 5's not enough, do 7 repetitions of whatever we do. But just listen to your own bodies today. I want to build a bit of core strength today because yesterday we did Ajna and that was very spacey. You become very spacey when you deal a lot with Ajna. So today I want to ground that Ajna energy. I want to really feel that strength going through the body. So set your intention as you breathe the energy into you. So it's a big awareness of breathing energy into you. And then slowly bow your heads to your hearts. Soften the thinking mind. Let go of all expectations of yourself, of the class, and simply allow yourself to be in this moment. Don't think, ooh, core class, it's going to be hard. No, just think I'll do whatever I can and all is okay. So let go of the expectations of yourself, of the class. Maybe you'll find it incredibly easy. Who knows? So just let go and be in this present moment and breathe into it. Really breathe deeply into your body and then slowly open. So have your blocks or your books available to you, and then we're going to lie on our backs. And we're going to begin with some pelvic tilting. So lying flat on your back. Just to warm the pelvis and the back up. Now, when you strengthen the core, you automatically add a nice lot of strength into your lower back. And this is where a lot of us are weak. So, as you inhale, your 2 sit bones stay on the floor. It's like your 2 hips, your 2 love handles rise. And then as you exhale, you squeeze, you draw the belly in and under. So, inhale, the belly becomes nice and big. And exhale, squeeze and round. And just keep going for a few times. And as you do, place all your conscious awareness into this position, this pelvic tilt. And as you exhale, squeeze on those bandhas, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and have an awareness that you are slowly bringing awareness and movement into the spine. And especially into the lower back, into the whole lumbar area, which is where we're going to be working a bit. Okay, and then you're going to keep the belly down. So if you try to put your hands underneath your sacrum, you couldn't get them there. So you flat. Keep your hands out to the side. Turn your palms up so your arms are not helping you. Inhale, lift your hips ever so gently. Exhale, come down. Open and spread your toes, push into your feet, and just get some nice movements here. Turn the corners of your mouth up and smile. Think I'm getting strong, I'm making myself strong, I'm making my body strong, I'm making my back strong, particularly my back. So a lot of us suffer from lower back tension and instability. So keep going. If you feel you've done enough, listen to your bodies. You really got to listen to your bodies today. Good. And then release. Hug your left knee to you and stretch your right leg away. Now we're going to do this as a movement. We're going to inhale and exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, squeeze. And inhale and exhale, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Inhale and exhale, squeeze. Good. Bring your knees together. Hug your knees. Take your hands out to your side again. Inhale, squeeze those knees to you. Exhale, push your heels up. Inhale, drop. Exhale, stretch up. Inhale, drop. exhale, stretch up, inhale, drop, exhale, stretch up, inhale, drop, exhale, stretch up. Good. Keep your knees bent. Take your left hand onto your right knee. Take your right hand above you. Now, really drawing in that belly. We're only going to do a few because it's early days. We'll come back to it. But I want to warm this whole area up. So pushing your hand in. Big inhale. Exhale, straighten up. Inhale, come up. Keep the belly as firm as you possibly can. Exhale out. Now you do as many as feels right for you. If you start to feel this in your lower back at all, then just do to where you are feeling comfortable and hug both knees to you. Just keep going for a few more rounds. Remember, the belly's got to be nice and firm. We're cultivating heat here. We're also cultivating strength, core strength, the ability to move through this times that we're going through. We're hearing a lot of stories. We're feeling a lot of thoughts. We're confused. A lot of us, I'm talking for myself, how are we going to come out of it? What's it all about? There's conspiracy theories, there's spiritual theories, there's all sorts of stories going down, and we have to figure out for ourselves what feels right. Sometimes it's scary. Give it a good hug, those knees. So we want to be strong in our convictions, whatever those are, strong and kind. Come back to your legs and bring your right hand onto your left knee, left hand up. Big inhale, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Belly nice and firm, guys, nice and firm. Really just getting some movement into your back, into your belly, feeling that core. So you've got to draw that belly down, so you're almost flattening that back as much as you can. It's not going to be completely flat because you're moving, but you really want to have that deep awareness. Smile, let go of expectations, breathe. And one more time. Good. And hug those knees again. Squeeze them to you. Bring your feet onto the floor. We'll do a few more pelvic tilts here. Inhale, lift the belly. Exhale, squeeze and round. Begin to feel heat being drawn into this whole area. Just a few more. Inhale, belly big. Exhale, squeeze belly. Inhale, belly big. Exhale, squeeze belly. One last time. Inhale, belly big. Exhale, squeeze belly. Take your left knee, give it a good hug. I'm going to do this continuously through the practice so that we don't get a lower back story. And other side. Good. Nice. Breathe. Okay. Straighten your legs. Now guys, there's two ways of doing this, or three. You can lift one leg at a time. You can lift both legs, or you can just lift your top. So the full pose is big inhale and exhale down. Inhale and exhale down. Inhale. You don't want to feel this in your neck. You want your belly to be working. We're only going to do a few. It's not easy. So if it's too hard for you, one at a time. One at a time. Or just up. Okay, last one. And down. Good. Hug again. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Good. Take your block now and place your block underneath your left foot. Bring your right foot onto your knee. Then you're going to lift your toes. So this creates an instability because your foot is not flat. It also makes your hamstrings work a little bit more. Squeeze your belly down. So really squeeze it down. So you're going to keep that concaved belly. Inhale, lift. Exhale, don't touch the floor. Keep going, guys. It's excellent for your hip as well. So not only are you building strength through the belly, you're building strength in the thigh and the hamstring and the hip. So keep going. Smile. And again, please listen to yourselves in this class. So do as many as you can. Remember, 2 is more than none. So if you only do 2, you're already building up your reservoir. You have to start somewhere, guys. You can't just go straight into this type of class. So you do whatever feels right for you. If you're keeping up, beautiful. If you're not keeping up, also beautiful. Just a few more. Good. And then release and just simply change the feet. So lift your toes, bring your left foot onto your right knee. Keep the belly nice and firm, and up and down you come. Soften your face. This is in the core, it's not in your face. So soften your face. You're getting strong in your body. Your face must be soft. Keep breathing. Keep using that bandha, Uddiyana bandha. Squeezing that belly up and under. Watch that the neck is nice and long. And you're getting a lovely big strengthening here, so feel good about it. Think, yay, I'm making myself strong. We need to open the third eye. Yes, we need to understand the unseen realms, but we're living in these times, we also need to be strong. So we need to find the balance between spirituality and strength. So we need to find that middle path where we can be strong and not too much this way and not too much the other way, but right in the center. So the strength is what helps us to walk our talk. And then release, hug both knees, bring the soles of your feet together and pull your heels into your tushy. Breathe into it. Okay, release. I hope your books are not too heavy, or your blocks or whatever you're using. You're going to bring your hands up and hold. Okay. So big inhale, exhale, you go over to the side. Inhale up. Now don't let the back round. Keep the back as straight as possible. Exhale over. So keep going, guys. Keep it nice and firm in that belly. Breathe. So this is working on the sides, on the obliques here. So you want your whole core, your whole abdominal strength to be all through you. So you want strong sides, strong back. Few more. Good. And then come up and cross your feet. Nice. Take your hands onto your knees. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, squeeze and round. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, squeeze and round. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, squeeze and round. Good. Inhale, come forward and shift your weight forward and come onto your hands and knees. Again, keeping this belly so firm. Palms are spread out, toes are tucked under. So we're just going to lift the knees a little bit off the floor and bring them back. But we want to keep this back and this whole, almost like we're a board. So big inhale and exhale down. And just slowly keeping the back still, and just the knees are working and the belly's working. Keep breathing. Keep yourselves nice and strong. If it gets too much, you go into child's pose. And then slowly release and come down. Rock from side to side. Breathe, guys. Feel the strength being built up in you. A sense of I can tackle anything because I'm strong. So we have to have our strength in our knowing, and then we have to transfer that strength also into our bodies, into our psyche. Now that doesn't mean you have to be super fit, super strong, but your whole psyche, when you do work on your core, your whole psyche becomes strong, and that's what we're looking for. Come back up, inhale into cat, and push back into down dog. Okay, I'm doing this at the beginning so that you don't conk out at the end. Okay, lift your left leg up into the sky. Big inhale, exhale, bring your knee to your chest into plank. Hold it. And then slowly inhale up, exhale, inhale, so it's controlled, slow, and controlled. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, up. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, up. Now you're going to take the knee to your right elbow. So you're crossing the body. Inhale, stretch up, touch the sky. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, right elbow. 2 more. Last one. Well done. Put the foot down. Take your child's pose. Take your time to recoup. We're moving slow and steady. We want to build slow and steady. We don't want to go in here like crazy people, try to get strong in one day. Just keep building the strength. And you've all been doing yoga now for so many days, a month and a bit. So you can feel how much stronger you are. Celebrate that. And for my newbies on YouTube, you take it easy. You really take it easy. If you can do 2 or 3, as I said before, that's better than none. Okay, come back up onto your hands and knees. Push back into your down dog. Lift your right leg up. Big inhale. Slowly exhale into plank. Knee into chest. Inhale up, stretch it up. Exhale, knee into chest. Inhale up and stretch it up. Exhale, knee into chest. Inhale up, knee into chest. Last one. And now you're going to bring it to your left elbow. So you're crossing. Up, touch the sky. Left elbow. Up, touch the sky. Breathe it, guys. And come back into your down dog. Pause for a moment. Just breathe. Drop onto your knees. Big toes touching, knees apart. And just take the stretch. Take a moment. Let yourself just settle. Good. And then come up. So this whole area here, hips, core, lower back, this is where we need to build strength. Come onto your forearm. So let's bring the right forearm forward. Okay. Bend the knees. Now, you don't want to come forward like this. You want to push back. You can have your hand on your hip. And you want to feel really, all the time throughout this class, critical that you have this sandwich between your front and your back. Okay, so we're just going to inhale and lift, and exhale and down. And inhale and lift, and exhale and down. Keep going, breathe deep. Now on your next, lift your knee, bring it down, and come back. Inhale, lift up, lift your knee, bring it down, come down. Inhale, lift your knee, and down. Lift your knee, and down. Last one. Good. Okay, now you're going to keep your feet on the floor. Okay. And you're going to inhale, and straighten and bend, and straighten and bend, straighten and bend, straighten and bend. Breathe. Good. And slowly release. Come round. Give yourself a hug. Well done. Well done. Be oh so proud of your efforts. Take a moment. Let yourself regain some of your equilibrium. So I'm pushing you a little bit today. Please listen to your bodies. Come back to the other side. So, no forward, nice open chest. Knee over knee, feet together. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Breathe, guys. Okay, on your next one, inhale up, leg up, down, down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Good. Okay, last one. Big inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Roll over onto your backs. Hug your knees. Take your left foot and your left knee over your right and give it a good. So that worked a lot into the sides. Take your hands out onto your heels and just nice stretch. It's nice to stretch, breathe, and then release and simply do the other side. And just give that tushy a nice stretch. Breathe. All right. Cross your feet over and roll yourself to a seated position. Come onto your hands and knees. Okay. Wag your tail. Straighten your left leg. Now guys, if this is too much, you can do it with a bent knee. We're going to try with straight, so you've got the positioning of bent or straight. Okay, so big inhale, exhale. Keep going. And if this gets too much, then you bend. Okay, so whichever feels right for you. And last one, straighten it, everybody. Straighten the leg and come up. Foot and knee in same line and right hand onto floor. From this hip to your baby toe stretch, and from the hip to the fingertips, give a good stretch. Breathe into it, open your heart. Breathe. Good, and slowly release and come back into child's pose. Take a moment. Just feel. Feel strength surging through you. Feel determination, feel courage. You know, on David Hawkins' scale of how we move ourselves out of fear, anxiety, guilt, depression, worry, 200. So he drops it from 0 to 1,000. 200 is the catalyst, which is courage, determination, to then catapult up to love, appreciation, gratitude, joy, and happiness. So you have to have, just like you have to have love to move into bliss, you have to have courage to move into love, to move into trust, to move into faith. So we're building up this courage today, the courage and the strength. So feel that. Come back up onto your hands and knees. I'm giving you a bit of time between each to recuperate. Remember, you can do bend, or straight, exhale. Keep going. Just stare at a spot in front of you. Keep your belly firm. More. Good. Last one. Put your foot down and up you come. Nice. Bring this hand over. So it's just a stretch to release this hip. That's all. Push into your baby toe. Curl your tailbone towards your pubic bone and bring the arm over. Big stretch. Okay, you bring yourself forward and walk yourself around to down dog. I'm just simply going to come over like this. Bring yourself back into down dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale, push back. You're going to take your right foot and you're going to bring it halfway up your mat. You're going to come over onto the baby toe side of your left foot. You're going to lift. Don't let this hip sink down. You want to lift this hip up towards the heavens. Open your heart and breathe. Breathe. Belly firm. And then release. Tuck your back toe under and come back into down dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale, push back. Inhale into plank. Keep the belly firm. Exhale, push back. Left foot comes halfway up. Baby toe, side of the foot. You lift. Don't let this sink. Lift, lift, lift. And over. Breathe. Big breaths. Good. Release the hand down, tuck the back toe under, push back into your down dog. Breathe. Inhale into plank, hold it. Drop onto your knees, take child's pose. Rock from side to side. And slowly come up onto your tushes. Okay, so better do this sideways. You don't want the back to round, guys. You want the back to be nice and strong. Lift your toes off the floor. Now, if you need to, you can put your toes onto the floor. You can help yourselves by holding here. Lift the chest. Stretch, 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 stretch. Stretch, keep the belly firm. Keep going. And then both legs up. You might have a bend to the knees, that's okay. Lift that chest. Breathe. Any of you strong enough to do without, go for it. And then slowly release. And come forward into a nice stretch. Breathe. Okay. So bring the soles of your feet together and rock from side to side. And just allow this whole opening here as you come forward. Breathe. Giving you a break, but also just opening up those inner thighs. Breathe into your shape. Breathe strength into you. Breathe determination. Breathe courage. Breathe awareness. And then slowly come back. Bring the soles of your feet as close to you as possible. Take your hands behind you and lift your tushies up so that they're off the floor. Then bring your two sit bones back and find yourselves on your sit bones. Rock from side to side. Breathe. And then gently, like a butterfly, bounce those knees. Bounce, bounce, bounce. And then come back, lift, pull your tushy away from you, pull your two sit bones away from you and bring your belly towards your heels. Then come down and bounce. Breathe, lift your chest. I'm going to do that one more time. So, forward and down. And then just take your elbows and push your elbows into your inner thighs. Push, push, push. Nice. And then you can come forward into Baddha Konasana. Breathe. And slowly come up and bring your knees together. Thumbs and two fingers, yogic toe lock. Hold your feet. Now, in order to not fall backwards, you have to have your back nice and straight So you can't round, you have to lift your chest, open your legs nice and wide. Big inhale, exhale, bring those legs together. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, lift your chest. Breathe here, hold it, push your heels away from you. Come together. Come together right now. Old Beatles song, over me. Keep going, I'm keeping you entertained. Belly's firm. You might have gone roly-poly, smile. All right, bring your soles of your feet together again and just take the beautiful, make it a diamond, so not close to you, and just take this lovely big opening, the stretch. Hello, Fox. Breathe into it. And then slowly, slowly come up. Come back up onto your hands and knees. Okay. Inhale into cat, tuck your toes under and push back into down dog. Stretch. You're going to look towards your hands and you're going to bring your right foot forward between your hands. Flatten your left foot. Keep your belly nice and firm and inhale up into warrior. Now guys, this is one of the most courageous strengthening poses one can do. Push, so come as low as you can. Belly's got to lift, so you don't want to be pooching like this. I want to imagine a Ganesh on your tailbone, pulling your tailbone down, lifting, breathing, pushing into that back thigh, lifting your chest, holding it. Now find equilibrium, find contentment, find courage. Just hold it, breathe. Breathe. Big inhale, exhale, come down. Take the front foot to meet the back in down dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale, knees, chin and chest. Inhale up into cobra. Exhale, push back into down dog. So the left foot comes forward. Now guys, if you're having a problem getting this foot forward, drop your right knee and bring this foot forward. Then you can flatten this back foot and you can inhale up into warrior on this side. The left hip comes back, the right hip comes forward, the tailbone curls, open. How wide can you make it? How much contentment, how much calmness can you bring into this pose? Can you moderate your breath and make it long and slow? Can you feel the strength going through each and every one of your pores, each and every one of your cells, every essence of your being? Spiritual warriors is what light keepers are. We are beings of light. Yogis are light keepers. We try to keep the light. Our dharma, our destiny is to spread divine light. So you need strength and courage and determination for that. It ain't easy. Big inhale, exhale down, take yourself back into your down dog. Keep the belly nice and firm. Inhale into up dog. Exhale, push back into down dog. Inhale into up dog. Exhale, push back into down dog. Left foot, right foot's going to come forward. This time you're going to stay on the ball of your foot, so it's a little bit more in your belly because you need the balance. If you find it too hard, then flatten that back foot. Come up into low lunge. Tailbone curls down, belly lifts. Back leg is nice and strong. Drop your right arm and stretch through your left. Come back up to center. Drop your left arm and stretch through your right. Come back up to center. Bring your hands into prayer. Take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee and twist. Breathe, guys. Belly firm. Inhale back up. And exhale down. Take it back into your down dog. Let me give you a break. Big toes touch, knees apart. Come back into child's pose. I'm kind, hey? I was like, should I push them on the other side? No, let's just give them a second just to regain. So these are not easy poses because whenever you need to balance, you need to use a lot of core strength. So really feel that. Okay, enough of a break. Back up onto your hands and knees. Smile. Inhale into cat. Exhale, push back. Left foot comes forward between the hands. Back foot is on your toes. Or if it feels too much for you, flatten that back foot. Come back into the warrior. Breathe. Curl your tailbone. You always want to feel as if you've got an anchor on your tailbone. Breathe. Drop your left arm, stretch over your right. So the minute you put yourself off balance, you've really got to engage the core. Come back. Other side. Come back. Bring your hands together in prayer. Right elbow over left. Breathe, guys. Open and spread your toes. Come back. And down. Take yourself back into your down dog. Inhale into up dog. Open your heart. Exhale, push back. Inhale into up dog. Drop your knees, flatten your feet. Cobra. Big inhale. Exhale, push back into child's pose just for a moment. Inhale back into cat, tuck your toes under, push back into your down dog. Now whichever foot lets you face your device, bring that forward and pivot. We're coming into the wide angle. Open your legs nice and wide, bring your palms forward. If you have two blocks, you can use them or not, it's up to you. So it just gives you a little bit of height as you push back. Blocks are wonderful tools. I seriously, genuinely think that every yoga person should have one, two. So let that be your next purchase. They're not very expensive. Lift your two sit bones up into the skies. Let your head hang. Squeeze a big imaginary ball between your legs. Don't know how you squeeze imaginary ball between your head. Shake your head. The teacher's gone nuts. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Bend your knees. Give me tabletop and bring your arms out to this in front of you. Breathe, guys. Breathe. Weight is even in all four corners of your feet. Bring your hands out to the side. Good. Big inhale. Exhale. Keep your knees bent. Take your right hand over to your left foot. Inhale, come back. Exhale, other way. Inhale, back. Drop your tushy. You don't want your tushy higher than your heart. That's what's creating this working in your belly. Come out again. Bring them forward. And then you can bring your hands onto your knees. Push your knees out. Okay. Keep that flat back. Straighten your left leg. Come back, straighten your right. Back, straighten. Back, straighten. Back, straighten. One more, straighten. Come back, push those knees out, push them out. And then you can drop your head. You can open your legs a little bit more. And you can drop your head down and take a lovely big stretch. Breathe. Bring the hands forward again. Bring them a little bit more forward than you normally do. We're going to release the belly. So inhale, drop the hips, open the heart. Exhale, push back. Inhale, drop the hips, open the heart, stretch the front of the belly. Exhale, push back. One more time. Good. Drop your knees with the mat. Big toes touching. Push back. Well done, guys. Come back onto your back again. Just going to take a bridge pose here to open. Now, if you've got blocks, you can use your blocks, so we can make it a restorative bridge. Or if you've got a book, you can put your book under. If you've got blocks, you can make them this height, or flat, whichever feels good for you. So, pushing your feet into the floor. Now, the block goes right on that triangle of your sacrum, so right in between, right on your lower spine, so you can bring it as high up or as low down as you want. So maybe this height, or maybe this height, and then squeezing your palms together, squeeze your shoulders, and you can feel you're getting a lovely big stretch. You're not only opening your heart, but you're also stretching this whole area here, which we've done a lot of work on. Curl your tailbone towards your pubic bone, and I want you to be on something so that you're not efforting. I want you just to release this whole area here. Breathe. Take just a few moments here. So, you know, when we do cobras, we also stretch this whole front area. So this is just a passive way of stretching it, especially on the block. Breathe. And then come onto your tippy toes. Lift. Release. Okay, we're going to come back into that pelvic tilting. So you inhale, big bellies. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, big bellies. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, big bellies. Exhale, squeeze. One more time. Inhale, big bellies. Exhale, squeeze. Take your left knee and give it a big hug and stretch your right leg. Konasana, where we release the apana out. The value of the apana, the current of the apana energy that flows outwards. We're squeezing into that belly. Give it a good squeeze, guys. Big, big, big squeeze. And then take your right hand onto your knee and just twist over. Come back to center and give a good, good, good hug. And then simply change. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze that belly. Flatten the back. Flatten it. So just as we stretch the front of the body in bridge, we want to feel that in Vipassana, we are stretching this lower back. And then arm out to the side and knee over. Good. And then release. Hug your knees and roll up. Okay, you've got choices here. You can sit on a chair. You can sit cross-legged. Or you can sit in hero's pose, Virasana, and you can use a block. So bringing your knees together and putting the block underneath your tush. You can put 2 blocks if you want. Or if this is too much for your knees, sit in a chair or cross-legged, however feels good for you. Okay, so we're going to do Bhastrika breath. Bhastrika is not Kapalabhati. Bhastrika is a much slower breath, but we've used a lot of this internal energy here. And Bhastrika is incredibly, incredibly powerful for the digestion. We know when we were doing the Vayus that this area here is called Samana Vayu. How we ingest the world. So when we breathe in, It's prana vayu, the current of energy that inspires and lifts us. Apana is that energy that releases everything that no longer serves. But how we digest it, so it's very important. We've done a very strong class today. How do we digest all the incredible amount of information that is out there? Number one is not to listen to it, which I kind of think is not quite the right way to do it. To listen with discernment is actually what is good. But there's a lot of information out there, especially coming from America. And there's a lot of information about the virus, about vaccines, about this, about that. There's also a lot of spiritual information out there about how this is, a 5D reality, how we're moving into a different dimension. So there's a lot of information, and a lot of it might hit us here and here in fear. When we decide what we're going to ingest and then push out what no longer serves us, we have to have the courage to look at it, not be in it. So if we are in the world and in the story, we're going to suffer from fear and anxiety. If we can be discerning and say, okay, there's a possibility, but I'm moving into trust that there's a bigger picture here that I possibly cannot understand in my tiny little mind. But what I can do is I can bring faith and love and be a beacon, a lighthouse of light. So there's a beautiful, Fran actually sent it to me, from an Indian grandmother who said that don't do ceremonies, don't do anything at this moment in time, just be the light, be that strength. But it takes an incredible amount of energy to be that strength. So this breath, Brastrika, is about ingesting what we need to ingest to make us strong, but releasing what we don't need, and releasing the fear, releasing the anxiety, releasing the worry, because then we feed into that fight story. We want to feed into the collective love story. So what you do is you inhale, big belly, and as you exhale, you squeeze. So it looks like this. And you want to actually feel this area that we've been working with, this whole area. You're going to have wonderful digestion after this. You want to feel the big inhale, the belly opening. And on the exhale, you want to feel like you're squeezing, like if your hand was behind you and your back was on the floor, you wouldn't be able to put your hand behind your back. So you really want to feel this big movement. It's very good for your core muscles. So inhale and exhale through your nose. Feel it, guys. Then you can make it a bit stronger and maybe a bit quicker. So unlike Kapalabhati, we focus in on both the inhale and the exhale, the prana and the apana. And what we digest, we're helping with the digestion. Now you might find yourself getting a little bit dizzy here because you're breathing so deeply. Let's see if we can lengthen the breath now. And exhale and lengthen. So you want to feel your belly moving. And then the last one we're going to do quite fast. Big inhale, and with a high breath, let it go. Now sit and let all that dizziness, let all that no longer serves you, you've really opened up that energy, let it release. And then slowly, wherever you are, bring yourselves back onto the floor. Or you can stay on your chairs. And now we're going to balance this all out. So we're going to turn our palms to face up, touch our thumb and our first finger, and we're going to breathe in numbers, okay? So we're going to inhale for 5, we're going to exhale for 5, we're going to hold for 5, exhale for 5, and hold for 5. So I'm not making it long, I just want you to really balance out everything now in the 4-point breath. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, no breath, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, no breath, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe normally now. And kind of notice where your breath is. Kind of notice how you're sitting with your breath. Now without changing it, observe, do you have more of an inhale or more of an exhale? Or are you even in both your inhale and your exhale? Your apana, your breath in, your inspiration, your prana vayu, and your apana, your exhalation and your releasing. How much inspiration are you drawing in? And how much fear, anxiety, and anything that no longer serves you are you releasing? Don't judge, just notice. And then move deep into that whole core area of the 3rd chakra, Manipura chakra. The chakra of courage, determination, strength, willpower. And it's nice to do a class like this after Ajna, so you can bring the strength of knowing. Focus your eyes again up towards Ajna chakra. And as you feel Ajna chakra and Manipura chakra, feel that you're bringing enlightenment, awareness, cognizance, the psychic ability to just know and trust, to sense the unseen worlds and the world inside you, and you're bringing that into your 3rd chakra. You're assimilating it. And it's giving you strength and courage. And then feel your heart chakra and feel how your heart chakra now adds its story to this, in that it spreads love, wonderful unconditional love, which is the catalyst to opening everything in your life into Ajna and into the 3rd chakra. Feel the throat chakra communicating with all the chakras, communicating this awareness. Feel the 2nd chakra allowing you to flow through this time in our lives with faith, with trust, with courage, determination, and with the awareness of Ajna. And feel the root chakra grounding us into this earth. And then feel your dharma. Each and every breath that you take in is a breath of divine light and love. And as this divine light and love comes into you, your dharma, your destiny, is to spread this light and love, to resonate, to radiate in this energy. So feel that. And feel now that after today you've got more strength in you, more determination, more courage. Bring your hands into prayer at your hearts. And bowing your heads gently to that space in your heart. Just take a couple of breaths here into your heart space. connecting with your heart, understanding your whole being, feeling the yoga, the union of the mind, the body, and the soul. And very, very slowly bring yourself into Shavasana. We're going to do the 4-point breath in Shavasana just to completely leave you balanced. We'll go more than 5 now, we'll go to 10. So get comfortable in Shavasana. Everybody exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No breath, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No breath, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No breath, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhale, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. No breath, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Release and just take your own lovely, long, slow, effortless inhale and your equally long, slow, effortless exhale. And just feel yourself in balance now. The balance between physicality and spirituality. You can't have too much physical and you can't have too much spiritual. You have to find the middle path. The path of the sattvic, the neutral, the path of discernment, the path of being able to look at things in both directions and remain neutral. Even if you do have a cause or something that you wish to sign a petition for or whatever, you do it in a sattvic way, in a way that is filled with love, hoping to bring about change through love. If you fight something, then you're only fueling it. If two people come into an argument and both scream and shout at each other, the argument cannot be resolved. If two people come into an argument and listen to each other, there's a bigger chance that things can be resolved. So you want to lead your life in that sattvic way, not have what you feel is right, but to come into it with love. So feel that love, courage and determination in every cell of your being now. And then very, very slowly breathe into your fingertips, your toes, wriggle the fingertips, wriggle the toes, stretch the body in whatever way feels good. Take your big good morning sigh, let it out, hug your knees, squeeze your knees to you. Roll over onto your right side and into that fetal position. And just cocoon here for a moment in time in that space between your practice and your lives. And then very slowly bring yourself to a seated position. Bringing your hands into prayer at your hearts and letting love always, always, always lead the way. Well done, everybody, from my heart to yours. Thank you so much for your effort. Namaste. And you YouTubers, please, will you subscribe and like to my channel? Thank you, everybody. Namaste.